Hi, hello, good morning. Welcome to Guanyin practice. Guanyin and Aphrodite practice, I should say, for 3 more days. We have this is the 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, Friday. It's so tidy. It doesn't usually line up this way where the month ends on a Friday, but it's so great when it does. So we're going to end the month on the Aphrodite note, and then we're going to move into Oshun. And, Taurus season for me is like Aphrodite Oshun. It's the whole month of April and the whole month of May. It's my birthday month coming in May. It's, a very happy time usually in my life. So I'm excited for this good feeling to keep going, of love and beauty and honoring the power of the lover, honoring the power of the enchantress. So, calling out to the great enchantress herself. Ethereal, illustrious, laughing queen, born of the sea and lover of the night, mother of longing, all connecting, who joins the world in harmony. All things spring from you, O divine power. The triple fates are ruled by your decree. All the works of craft and love yield to your hand. With a smile, O Aphrodite, you sway the all-encircling heavens, the fruitful earth, and the storming oceans. All obey you, all are awed by you, companion of the brumal god, beautiful goddess of marriage, mother of love, lover of the banquet, source of persuasion who grants secret favors, illustrious born, seen and unseen, gentle, prolific, most desired life giver, kind goddess, wielder of the scepter of all the immortals, you bind mortals and every tribe of beasts in magic chains of mad desire. Come, lovely Cyprian, and bless these rites, whether radiant in the heavens or presiding in your temples in Syria, guiding your golden chariot over the sacred floods of Egypt, or dancing on the azure shores by billowing seas with circling choirs of mortals and beauteous nymphs with cerulean eyes, or riding out along the dusty banks renowned of old, or if in Cyprus with your fair mother, where married women yearly come to praise you, and the pure virgins sing hymns to you and to Adonis. Come, divine union, for you I call, with holy, reverent mind. Yesterday's card was adventure, and I hope some good things happened for you. I actually did something that was just so exciting yesterday. It's may not sound like much, but it was exciting to me. I got the swinging double doors of my second basement open. They had been nailed shut and drilled shut. And and then my lovely sister Dana came and she swept, and Jory, who opened the doors for us, took away a bunch of trash and like old pallets of wood and all kinds of stuff that was stuck in there. So now the place is clean and ready. And yesterday and today, I have yards and yards and yards and yards and yards of red fabric arriving, and I am going to transform that basement into a red temple. And in the summer, I'll be able to host our gatherings in there, and I'm so excited. So stay tuned for the beautiful transformation of basement number 2 that's beginning. All right, let's see what our cards have to say today. Today is purity. Purity. I opened right to it. Depicted here is an archetypal image of purity, a bride dressed in white veil adorned by daisies. All of the colors and flowers are symbolic of innocence and purity, both in traditional Western culture and in the language of flowers. Purity stands in a forest of green, the color of love and compassion, representing the heart chakra. Historically, purity is a great protector. Her cleanliness and purification in relation to body, mind, and evolution of the soul have been recognized in spiritual and religious rituals worldwide. Purity encourages you to contemplate the interconnectedness of mind, body, and spirit, and to identify any negative areas in need of cleansing. It may be time to declutter your immediate space, on it, ahead of it, or evaluate certain relationships in your personal domain. Perhaps a detox or some alone time is needed to confront issues you've been avoiding. Left unaddressed, areas requiring purification can accumulate. If we're not proactive, life has a way of bringing our attention to these areas in a way that is unexpected and sometimes uncomfortable. This is an exciting card. By clearing away debris on any level, you make way for newness, freshness, clarity, and more favorable influences to enter. Your thoughts are living things. Be aware of the quality of your observations, as they can raise your vibration and ease forward movement. You may find it helpful to meditate on the words of Omram Mikhail Ivanov, and here are his words. In asking love for help, you have opened a spring within you, and now you can leave love to do its purifying work. What a beautiful quote. In my past, I used to do a lot of house clearings. I don't do them as much anymore. There's not as much of a call for them up here as there was in the Bay Area, but I still do them from time to time. And usually when I do a house clearing, there are 3 types of spirits that I might encounter. One, the rarest type of spirit, is an actual demonic or negative influence, not a deity, not an ancestor, something powerful but not holy, that is from another realm that has entered this realm. Very rare that that's actually what's going on, but possible. The second is an ancestor, a dead person whose spirit hasn't moved on. And, a lot of people will say, well, just tell them to go into the light. But it's really actually not that simple. Usually when you think you're sending someone into the light, it's more for your own benefit than the actual spirit. So having actual shamanic techniques to help liberate a spirit from this earthly realm where they might be stuck is important. And this can be done in a variety of different ways. I won't enumerate them here. I teach some of them. I have a couple classes that I teach about it. But the third type of spirit, which is the most common type of spirit that I encountered, is actually a non-sentient spirit. It does not know it exists. It is a force of energy that is the aggregation or accumulation of people's clutter, filth, their shame, past things that they haven't addressed, things they're carrying, resentments they're carrying. And what ends up happening is that whether it's emotional energies that have stagnated within the body, or whether it's cluttered energies that have stagnated within a space, either way, those energies take on like a form. They gain a momentum. That momentum is not self-aware, but it is powerful and disruptive. And that aggregated energy tends to kind of move like, oh gosh, there was like a cartoon, the Tasmanian Devil in the cartoons. If you've ever seen the cartoons of the Tasmanian Devil where he's just like, blah, and he's just running around and, moving so quickly you can't really see him and leaves like a cloud of dust. That is kind of like what these energies are like. They're tearing apart the energetic fabric of the home, of the space, or of the body and the person. And these can be really easily removed. It doesn't take much to remove them, but we have to be diligent in keeping that hygiene, that spiritual hygiene. It means decluttering. Isadora Leidenfrost, who made the wonderful Red Tent movie and the Lydia Rule documentary, Herstory, told me a thing that she does in her family, which has just been like mind blowing to me as a Taurus. She said in her household, everybody gets rid of 50 things per month. And those 50 things, they can't just be like a little like empty candle, or it has to be trash, like not trash. It has to not be trash. It has to be a substantive item in good condition that you have realized you no longer need. And they do it every month, 50 things a month. Can you imagine? I thought, oh gosh, wow, that's a lot of things to get rid of every month. But that's because I'm a Taurus. That's just me. Maybe for you, you're a minimalist and you're like, I don't even have 50 things in my house. I mean, I guess I could get rid of 2 forks, but then I'd only have one. But do try as you're going through your home to look at the areas, especially the areas that have become so cluttered that they're familiar to you in their cluttered state and they feel heavy, so much so that you like avoid them. You're like, oh, that pile of papers. Oh, I don't want to deal with that. Oh, that bin of stuff. Oh, I don't want to deal with that. Oh, that's, like that is going, it has a very, not going, but it has a very strong capacity or very strong potential to become a Tasmanian devil of energy in your life in a bad way. And if you carry around ruminative thoughts, obsessive thoughts, things that go around and around in your head, that is also going to potentially be a source of an energy that actually is inside your body, but it projects itself out of your body and then accompanies you like a shadow or like a cloud wherever you go. And it can be really hard for people who have experienced significant trauma in their lives to clear that shadow. It's why, in my belief, it is when we read statistics about how like women who have been sexually assaulted have more likelihood of being sexually assaulted again in their lifetimes, and that some of those factors are related to, some of the risk factors are related to geography, privilege, socioeconomic status, but sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes there's a not a particular like condition of life that causes one to have significant risk factors, like someone who was molested as a child or abused as a teenager or assaulted as a teenager might grow up, have like, $1 million home and a fantastic job and be in a really like, high level of prestige and still find that she has a greater likelihood of getting sexually assaulted. And this is because I believe this cloud hovers over us. The ancient Greeks would call it miasma. So today, let's allow this purity card to help us to rid ourselves of stuff, for sure, of unwanted emotions. Let's uncord from anyone or anything to which we're unhealthily corded. This is the perfect work for the Scorpio full moon, which was full this morning. And in the temple tonight, we're gathering for our full moon ceremony. So if you're a member of the temple, we'll look forward to seeing you tonight. But otherwise, let's really today like focus on this purification process. Open the windows, burn some herbs, clear things out, make a pile. I can see I have a bag over there of stuff that I've been thinking about getting rid of. And if you feel like taking on the really big challenge today, get yourself a bag and walk around your house and find 50 things to put in that bag and get it out of your house, at least into the trunk of your car, to go to the thrift store today. Triple dog dare, Scorpio full moon. We can do this. I'm going to do it too. And then who knows, maybe it'll become a full moon practice for some of us. Isadora says it's been life-changing. I have to say, I'm amazed. And that woman is a powerhouse. So could be worth a try. That's our short bit for today, if that's what you were here for. Otherwise, stick around and let's do Guanyin practice, which starts now with 3 prostrations before the shrine. And I would like to also just say, I don't have the statue here. She went into the temple. But yesterday, Adora Deva from Santa Cruz brought a beautiful Blanc de Chine, painted Blanc de Chine Guanyin statue to the temple. Thank you so much, Adora. It was such a meaningful gift. All right, prostrations. And let's take refuge. Namo Gurube. I take refuge in the inner teacher. Namo Buddhaye. I take refuge in the great mother of compassion. Namo Dharmaye. I take refuge in the wisdom of the ages. Namo Sanghaye. I take refuge in the community of practitioners. And let's set our intention, a person, place, situation, or circumstance that will benefit from today's practice. And today we're holding David, who's having a procedure for his kidney. So may he have a swift and easy procedure and a swift and easy recovery. And let's recite the 4 immeasurables. May I be a source of loving kindness in this world and all worlds, bringing a generous heart to all my thoughts and doings. May I be a vehicle of compassion in this world and all worlds, ever mindful and aware of the tremendous suffering of others. May I be a brimming vessel of joy in this world and all worlds, delighting in the happiness of others as their suffering is alleviated. May I be a balance point of equanimity in this world and all worlds, seeing all as equals and all as deserving of goodness. Omahu, omahu, omahu. I light this candle as a symbol of the enlightening Dharma way. May it shine brightly for the benefit of all beings. I light this incense as an offering to Guan Yin, she who hears the cries of the world, mother of all. Om Ahum. 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 Reverently, I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind and present clouds of every type of offering, actual and virtual. I confess all my destructive actions accumulated since beginningless time and rejoice in the meditation of all holy and ordinary beings. Please, Guan Yin, remain until the end of samsaric existence and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate my own merits and those of others to the great enlightenment. 108 recitations of Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa as we contemplate what it is that we need to ask Guan Yin to come and help pour her precious nectar upon to purify and clarify within us. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Brief Wind Horse Practice of Tara by Patrul Rinpoche. Lume Chuksum Chidang Jetsun Ma Gyalyum Pakma Drome Jintu Yi Daki Tsetso Paljor Nyandrak Nam Yarnu Dadang Yarji Tsachindu Kepar Kaje Wangtang Lungta Nam Yampa Sushing Chetu Gyalwa Long Chije Lekpe Lamdu Drowa Dang Sering Nime Dedang Denjur Shi. Through the blessing and power of the unfailing Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, and of Jetsunma, mother of the Buddha's noble Tara, may our lifespan merit prosperity and renown increase like a waxing moon, like a rising summer lake. Especially may our good fortune, Wangtang and Wind Horse, Be healed when they weaken, rejoined when interrupted, raised up when sinking down. May whatever we do turn out well, and may long life, good health, peace, and happiness be ours. Lume choksum chidang jetsun ma galyum pakma drome jintu yi daki tsetso paljor nyandrak nam yarnu dadang yarji sachindu kepar kaje wangtang lungta nam yampa soshing chetu gawa lang chije lekpe lamdu drowa dang sering neme de dang den shi. And now 108 recitations of Om Mani Padme Hung as we envision a cleansing and purification of our physical space and of the physical spaces of all those we love, the physical spaces that we share in community, and the physical spaces of our world. Purification not only from clutter, but from plastic, from smog, from litter, from industrial waste, from nuclear waste, purification for the whole planet. Om Mani Padme Hung, 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 Om Mani Padme Hung. Om Mani Padme Hung, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Let's give thanks for our teachers. May all of my blessed teachers enjoy long, happy, healthy, productive lives and great support for their good works. May all beings benefit from their wisdom. May they enjoy a swift and happy rebirth. And long life prayer for Lamadechin Yeshuangmo. Om Sosti. Through the powerful blessings of the immortal Pema Jungye and his consort, may the three secret qualities of the Dakini of Supreme Bliss, Yeshuangmo, be utterly stable, and may the light of her activities shine on the lotus groves of the teachings and of beings, so that they blossom in radiant splendor. And let's dedicate the merit. May the merit of this practice and all of my activities be of endless benefit to all beings in all realms, beginningless and continuous. May all obstacles be overcome and suffering cease at the sound of liberation. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May we carry the essence of Guanyin in our hearts. Namo Guanxin Pusa. And we close with a bow to Guanyin and a bow to one another and a bow to the inner teacher, and wishing everyone a great day of lunar purification. See you later. And do post your counts if you chanted along so that I know that you were here and I can include them in our overall count. Okay, bye.